Welcome to the Unpopped Review, movie reviews from Movie Lover and not a movie critic. I think the moral of this story is even if a guy is blind, if he looks like this, do not rob from him. This is Don't Breathe. So in Don't Breathe, three friends decide to rob from an older blind man that is supposedly sitting on a load of cash. But what they don't expect is this man's incredible ability to fight back. Now if you've seen some of my other reviews, you know that we always start with the good. The actors. Now I'm gonna be honest, because when I saw the trailer and saw who the two leads were gonna be, I was a little worried. I mean, they were both great actors, but when they're normally in comedic roles, I was worried how they're gonna be playing house burglars. But luckily, very quickly into the movie, their characters are developed and you learn why they were pulled into robbing houses. And then the other lead in the movie is Stephen Lang, who plays an older blind man that is also a war vet. And he is by far the best part of the movie. His intimidating presence combined with his lack of eyesight leads to some very exciting and scary sequences. Now let's talk about the use of sound. Since Stephen Lang plays a blind man, there's a lot of moments in the movie where the sound just fades away as he's focusing on things around him. This happens multiple times in Don't Breathe, and each moment is more intense than the last. Like there's one scene where Lang is just pointing a gun around a room, waiting to hear any kind of noise. It is so intense and so scary that you yourself just want to hold your breath along with them. The next thing I liked was the way the story played with expectations and emotion. At the beginning of the movie, you aren't necessarily supposed to like the three friends. I mean, they are robbing houses. But pretty soon, you do kind of get behind them and why they're doing it. And then when you meet Stephen Lang, you feel kind of bad for him because he's blind and his house is getting robbed. But as the story continues, those feelings and the characters you're rooting for begin to change. Sometimes you're rooting for the friends, sometimes you're rooting for the blind man, and it just keeps flipping back and forth that makes it really emotional. And I think I kind of like that because there wasn't really a good guy that we follow. Instead, we were following multiple bad people that are just trying to survive each other. And the last thing that I really liked were the scares. Since Lang's character has lived in his house for a long time, he'll often move through it very quickly. But since he's blind, he often won't see the robbers directly in front of him. So he'll be running through the house and he'll just barely miss the robbers multiple times. This happens in multiple occasions and leads to some very intense moments. So that's everything I thought was good. Let's move on to the nothing. Absolutely nothing. And on top of that, there was no ugly either. Every moment in Don't Breathe was just really fantastic, and it was just overall a really good thriller. And because of everything I said, I think Don't Breathe is worthy to see in theaters and then buy on Blu-ray. That's what I thought of Don't Breathe. What did you think? And what's your favorite movie that features a blind character? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Remember to always keep it unpopped.